Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jack Dexterous. You may call me whatever you want. Welcome, guild members, to another stream of Disco Elysium. I hope everybody has had a I hope everybody has had a good week. Sorry, I was just kind of blacked out there. I was looking at my cup of tea, thinking, did I just make that, or do I need a fresh one? But no. Of course it's fresh, I literally just made it. Yeah, hope everybody has had a good start to the week. It's been quite busy for me, as ever, really, at this point. When is work never busy? But very much looking forward to playing some more Disco Elysium for another hour or so. And I hope you guys are as well, be it on Twitch, YouTube, wherever. I appreciate all the views, all the same. Alright, let's get back into it. So, last time we went to the fishing village, right? We got on the 2 signatures. We got our funky hat on. Did we have any... So, these white ones are ones that we can redo. That's fine. Yeah, we made it to... We came here. But we haven't fully ran through everything in this area. So, I'm going to do some more exploring. Because there's a... Look at it. Wait, that's person... Is that person okay? Are they alive?
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
I knew it. That's a dead body. Hold on, that is awful.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
What is
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That
oh
faintly
god.
cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Oh god, it's another body.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
I think the fact that even in the open air like this, a body could have that horrible rotting smell and it can still be like spreading is kind of fucked up.
It must be.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Oh dear god.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Wait a minute.
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet.
Did his neck break?
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This
what is
your
up?
job. Steel yourself.
I mean, it is our job.
Calmly,
What's going on?
Carefully. Just
Right,
another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
Had they been drinking, come to the pier, had a kebab, and, I mean, clearly look at the pier. The floorboards, fuck it, this pier is destroyed.
A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar.
Search his
You
pockets.
find some sunflower seeds and a
library
rain-soaked
card.
library card folded into 2.
So we'll know his
jacket
name.
feels sodden and heavy. under
Oh
your
my
hand.
god, wait a minute. It's this guy. It's this woman's wife. Husband, sorry. Fuck. Oh, God.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
Yeah, I wondered if that
Coagulated
was what had
blood covers
happened.
his black hair.
So,
One of his
I'm
feet
maybe...
is still dangling through the hole.
I'm guessing he maybe hit his head and knocked himself out? No, because I don't know. I don't know quite how it would work, but... Okay.
A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
Yeah, true. Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters.
I just can't imagine that. Like,
Stout build. Age approximately 50 to 60 years.
like imagine just, I don't know, it's something I can't comprehend. Like 1 minute you're just alive, and then the next you're not. I don't know.
He was confused
Fucking
when he
spooky,
died.
isn't it?
Confused and alone, most likely.
Okay, so
Overcome
how did he die
with the
then?
awful surprise of it all.
So what killed him? Not the initial fall. I mean, it looks like he was stuck there. So what? Is he did he freeze or like I don't know.
He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last. That's what the chewing gum seems to point to as well. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
I wonder what's up. Didn't someone mention chewing gum? Examine the
A
man's
dried
head.
chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound.
Oh,
It's
okay.
sticky and cold to your touch.
Loss of blood.
This is what killed him.
Yeah.
This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
Okay, so he did. Yeah, he got knocked unconscious and then.
I don't see
Finished
any
off.
other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously.
I don't
It's
really know
hard
if I want to
say
be
whether
standing
the
here
dead
now.
man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole,
Yeah, exactly.
and you would have never found him.
Examine the
A
bottle.
.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
So dude was just having a good time.
Tear all around us.
He looks at the other 2 bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic bag. Oh. This is interesting, because I'm holding the plastic bag, I guess.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do it anyway, Kim. Don't you worry, my friend.
It feels
Just a little bit.
disrespectful.
Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in his mouth.
The blackness of death.
Ugh.
Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there.
Oh, God. The whole
Solidified on
pack.
his lower rear teeth.
Dude was having an absolute chomp
He
on that.
ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the
Oh,
smell of
yeah,
alcohol
true.
before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Fuck.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself.
Yeah.
You know who this is.
We know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
Matches the description. Bottles all around him. She said he was somewhere in Martinez. The library card. He's supposed to return a book. The jacket, I guess.
The bright blue lining?
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
Gotta level up. I like the idea of being super perceptive now. Or I'm gonna go encyclopedia though. Being encyclopedic adds more dialogue to stuff, which I like. What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Yeah, that's true actually. Fuck. Could it be related to the lynching, Ruby?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Okay. Well, I bloody hope it's not linked.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
You think he was drunk? Of course he was.
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning, liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion,
Yeah, I mean,
respiratory
he must have been.
depression,
I mean, he had a whole bottle of
unpredictable
vodka,
behavior.
and it was pretty much done. That dude was fucking wasted.
But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
About the kebab.
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Kebab is sometimes all you need. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away.
Yeah, true.
All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with it?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you
Yeah.
found.
Okay.
Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them
Okay.
know we are taking the case.
Alrighty. Anything through here? No. Anything?
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter.
2 empty bottles.
Is all you find.
Bruh. He was on his 3rd bottle of vodka.
No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too.
Oh, gross.
Better not pick them up.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Bruh. Alcoholism is no joke. Examine the cigarette
Whoever
package.
tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The
Red
brand
Astra.
name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content.
Examine the
You see
kebab
traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Moonshine. Okay. Well, I'm glad we went up that way. Like, that was... I was just thinking about potentially, like, going through this area, but... Not up the boardwalk. A makeshift roof vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. What's this? Just a random... Ooh. Money, money, money. Bottles, bottles, bottles. Oh, we need to examine the library card. Wait, why was that orange? That was like I hadn't interacted with it before. Folded library card, white envelope. White envelope with a stamp attached, upper right corner, handed to you by Everard Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names. Lily inside, the other signature still required. Isabel, that was it. We were looking for Isabel.
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads Central Jamrock Public Library Card. Issued
Billy
to Billy
Mijon.
Mijon. Expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find
Probably
a
the
list
woman,
of books written in blue pencil.
It's probably
Radio thriller.
his husband.
Stand a little less
his
between
wife,
me
sorry.
and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55 211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about BLIMEY Jean.
Okay, so there's that. Cool. Okay. There's nothing else around here, right? Well, down here. Damn, this place looks kind of wild.
The remaining windows rattle from a
Is this a
strong
church?
gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know,
Glasses. Ooh, Joltic. I
I
like
had a
Joltic.
partner once. They called him Eyes because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Okay.
This partner of his, Eyes,
And you
Things
still
didn't end
shoot,
well.
though.
it saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe
Still
some
shoot,
other
right?
small talk.
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Interesting. Hello, sir. Oh, it's not a church, it's a
And Mikhail
company.
noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blonde man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Hailostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this
He knows
building.
Kim?
Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
You and Kim know each other.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hand on the boy's shoulders. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed colouring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Worms.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of
Yeah.
a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why? Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
Okay. I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious around? What's so fascinating about an empty old building? You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He's not gonna give you money.
Bro, we just
What
want
are you
money,
doing?
man.
Clearly you were just profiling.
I mean, look at him.
No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Can I have some of that unimportant money
Oh,
then?
no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
He looks uncomfortable. Oh god, my bad, Trent.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
By the way, do you work out?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Lo Man Tung. Alright.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a
Good
form
point.
of
I put
martial
that point in
arts
the encyclopedia.
originating from the island of Lo Mantang.
Lo Man
It
Tung.
uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the
okay.
opponent.
form of martial arts from the Isle of Lomantang, right?
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting, such as the sacred Mabolo tradition of the Harley people. The name deriving from the butterfruit tree traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other cultures...
You doze off as he paints you a comprehensive
doze off.
picture of the
I mean,
history of stick fighting.
It's
among
always nice
mankind,
to like
seasoning
learn,
it with unexpected pop culture references.
like when you learn something from someone who's very passionate and very knowledgeable. It can be. It's not like. It's just relaxing, right? It kind of just puts you in a vibe.
Man, he's good at
Yeah,
speaking. People must
exactly.
love him.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying?
I don't even really remember what I was saying.
Then I guess everything got said, right?
I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just
What?
arrived anyway.
Why is he referencing it's just a day off? That sounds pretty suspicious.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off. He's telling the truth. He
Okay.
hasn't seen anyone.
But why is he just saying, like, oh, it's just a day off? Like, alright. Doesn't really make any sense why you're telling us that. What's so fascinating?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Research and development, right? Wait, my character doesn't know what R&D is.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls
saw
picking
that, yeah,
apart
challenging
its stone
failure.
and metal
Yeah.
carcass.
We
Bushy
failed.
undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop.
Okay.
Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Wait, what's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
Oh.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Okay.
Maya Kalpa, you are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
He's a bookhead. I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still,
This kid
Tricentennial
hasn't
was
said a
beating
single
them in
word
business
yet.
machines.
His kid just
But
hasn't said
Feld
anything.
had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I
Okay.
say they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was the ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Oh, there he is. Boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a
Right.
resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
You're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk? What happened to the engineers? What did the revolutionaries do? How did the tape... Oh, it's...
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Yeah, well, if they built this boardwalk, they've just kind of left it into ruin, haven't they? Hey, Finn! Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, it has been a minute. Thank you for dropping by. I saw you stream this morning, like when I woke up, and as I just tuned in, you were basically just finishing up. So it was very unfortunate timing. But no, I saw you were streaming, looking like it's going well for you. Always playing Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia is a game I still need to try out. I still need to get it and play it. But yeah, it's been a hot minute, dude. I hope you've been good. I hope you had a good Christmas, a good New Year, all the pleasantries. Oh wait, a pleasure. As in,
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel.
Do they mean a Ferris wheel? I imagine they mean a Ferris wheel.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics.
But history had other plans.
History had other plans.
History does tend to have other plans. What happened to the engineers? The company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys.
For the
But
boys!
this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about...
He wants us to ask about tape computers. Wednesday, you've been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, damn, awesome. Is this your first time playing it? So, I got Baldur's Gate, and then I never got past Chapter 1, and I just haven't played it since. So, I should probably play it again, and start from the beginning. A lot has happened since last seen you, but you had a great Christmas and New Year's. I'm glad. Hopefully, the lot of stuff that happened is good stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that you had a good Christmas and New Year. I did as well. I took a big break from streaming. I think I took about a month off. I went home to my parents for Christmas and then came back to where I live, my own flat, for New Year's. And then I had 2 weeks off work. It was so nice. And now I'm back at work and I don't want to be back at work. All great stuff. That's perfect to hear. What happened? You've got to tell me some good news. Share it. If you've had a lot of good things happen to you, I want to hear about them.
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
That is true. Turn to Mikhail. He means they all died at the hands of the communists. Wake up, Mikhail. We're in the real world now.
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
The boy looks first at you, then back at his father, confused.
What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of
I've
text,
actually put a point in Encyclopedia, and now I've had like 3 or 4 Encyclopedia pop-ups happen, which is nice.
D'Insolente. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Huh.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
What are verms? What does it even mean? You hit 1 year Twitch affiliate, 1.2k followers, made affiliate with Humble Bundle and Fanatical. Damn, bro! You're popping the fuck off. That sounds amazing. Congratulations. Made a Discord and a YouTube channel. I'll have to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Is it still just Finn Fable? So I'll search after this. But being affiliated with Humble Bundle and Fanatical, amazing. And over 1,000 followers too. Holy shit, bro. And having all that done in 1 year Twitch affiliate, Annie, that's amazing. Holy moly. You must be so proud of yourself, and honestly, rightfully so. That's a big achievement, and I'm proud of you as well.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
How did these tape computers work? Go on then, bro. You wanted to...
Actually, no one knows.
You wanted to talk about them, didn't you,
No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises a finger, remembering something.
Buckle up.
Oh, baby. He's gonna go deep.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredevoort.
Wompty Dumpty
It
Dum.
raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say
Yeah,
Wumpty
that's-
Dumpty Dom Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
I think we're gonna have to call him out on Wompty Dumpty Dom Center.
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Okay, the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center, Paul Ockerman, Keith, Guy, and Juiced. What are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the
Okay.
head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
He's going on, isn't he? FinFable Twitch TV. Okay, cool. I'll give you a subscription after this. You only have one short. It's brand new. Bro, I'm not even making shorts. They're definitely the way to get out there, but I'd have to, like, I would have to somehow... I'd have to learn it. I haven't learned how to do shorts and things properly, so I'd look into it. Maybe I should. And just get, like, a load of clips from Disco Elysium when stupid shit happens. You're making this up, turns to Lieutenant. Kim, he's making this up.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are
Okay.
ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
Well, I got a thought for it. Wompty Dumpty Dom Center, -1 suggestion. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins, Guy and Keith Juiced, are the stars of the show. With their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wompty Dom D-Dommiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you if you're not there? What the fuck is this? Uploading from Twitch is super easy. Okay. But what I'm more curious about with the shorts is because obviously it kind of like cuts it into like a vertical video, right? So how does it work like that? You just connect your YouTube, edit the short and upload, done. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look in doing that then. Thank you, Finn. That's some good advice. If I wanted to get more outreach on YouTube, then I probably should start doing YouTube shorts, shouldn't I? Because everyone loves just engaging in the what's the word, like the quicker content, the shorter content, aptly named YouTube shorts, things that they can digest in seconds. It's definitely the kind of way that entertainment is being consumed nowadays. You know, who has the time to sit back and watch an hour-long stream of me playing Disco Elysium? Not everyone. You know, it's different how different generations take on things. I could very easily sit down and watch someone play a game for like 5 hours straight and just not get bored, but it's different for kids nowadays and people growing up, you know? How they take in media, how they view it, just scrolling on their phones, you know? Things change, right? Things change indeed. But no, thank you, Finn, for telling me. I will have a look at doing that after this, actually. I'll do some little research into it. Got to adapt, you're right, exactly. Yeah, I feel like outside of just my regular streams, I'm not really doing much effort to like promote anything. I'm just kind of going about it. So, yeah, I probably should put a bit more effort if I wanted to increase my following, similar to how you've done it. Definitely should be giving it a go.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I have the conceptualization gives me a morale point. Cool. Yeah, see, I should get one of those.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. So they did. The Feld playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Wait, the Feld playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Feld playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Biggest advice I can give to you, help grow your network, is network with other streamers' communities. Yeah, probably the way to go for sure. Thank you for the advice. I shall take it to heart. Yeah, because there'll probably be a period of time where, like, at the moment, I'm pretty content with how things are. You know, I get people watching my YouTube videos. I sometimes get more people dropping in, first timers and stuff. I just enjoy it right now, how it is. But obviously, if I wanted to put a bit more stock into it in the future and maybe grow, then yeah, that is definitely something I'd look at doing.
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way,
Maybe.
they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
It's interesting, the character portraits, how they're done in such a different way based on sort of like the, I guess, the mental stability of the character you're talking to. Like Kim's is very, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, if I was to give it any kind of like scenario, like Kim's picture in the bottom left, having sort of like the white circle around him, it's kind of like as if he's just blocking things out. He looks very smart though, but Trance is very, very standard, I guess is probably the only way I could put it.
But of course, what else?
I don't want to hear about the Feld building again. Alright, thanks for all the
No,
interesting
thanks to
information.
you for having me and little Mikaela here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain. If anything,
Yeah.
this was rather one-sided.
Don't really think
He
you said
did
much,
the
Tran,
talking.
brother. I think that was all
Whatever.
you. Okay. What is this? This is the art
You
stuff, right?
see,
But
a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out
Yeah.
Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
you're not wrong there. Alright. What is this yellow thing here? Another power box. More money. Oh, these are like... Fences blocked. They're like some vents, I guess? Can we actually go down here? Of course we can. Beams are splintered, the bridge didn't collapse on its own, artillery broke it. Holy shit, so they've just not repaired it since then. Is there no way of crossing over down that way? I mean, it looks like it's possible to get up there because there's a few things that we can inspect, but... Oh, hello. Oh, this is where I was last time. Okay, so I came this way. Okay. Maybe if we loop this way. I think that's that woman's husband. The one who's going after the, I can't remember its name now. The Koldamama Dakwa. Yeah, that was it. Oh. Oversized superstar sunglasses. Hello. What glasses have I got on right now, actually? -1 perception, -1 sunglasses, okay. Visual calculus, savoir-faire, drama, authority, logic. We'll go with this one. Savoir-faire, baby. BRB, no problem, Finn. Do what you gotta do, brother. I know it's early morning for you, so you're probably still waking up. Okay, that's where we go. Alright. Well, first of all, let's go talk to this gentleman. Because I feel like that is someone I will know. From... Oh, there's another. There's a few people here.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
Hello?
You don't have a reason to. Yet.
Yet? What's this
Nothing.
about?
Just a hunch.
Hello?
The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
Okay. Not yet. That's very bizarre. Interesting. Not yet. Okay, so something's going to happen in the future, I guess, then. Maybe these aren't? Are these the archaeologists? Or are they just random people?
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Oh my god, it is him, isn't it? Oh no, Morel. Okay, well this is Gary, the crypto-fascist, so maybe this gentleman further down is Morel.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Yeah, so he's very fascist and also just racist.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about. After a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to
There
finish
he
up with
is.
his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
This guy's voice fucking annoys me. Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
And then I like this guy because his art is like, kind of looks like he's got a crown on his head. Is that supposed to be like referring, like he views himself as someone with a crown better than others? I don't know. Things like that. Or is it, it's like a hat? I can't tell if it's the sun. Could be a few things. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate, even both.
Dark times will do that to good men.
Okay. Thinks I'm a good man.
Serious question time.
Alright, this man is no innocent.
No one is.
Do you know anything about the man behind the world in rags?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes,
No.
is he? Strange.
He's being a bit weird.
He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something
Yeah.
going on here.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
His eyes widen at the sight of the mug. He's seen it before, all right?
Where did we get that mug? I can't check my inventory, but did we get that mug in that little room, or was it in the trash? I can't remember. You said yellow man. It's not something many people go around saying. Seemed as if you were calling it to it longingly. I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes. You're the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this home, in his Colonial mug collection. Oh, that was it. Okay.
How do you mean? Forgive me, officer, but we've only just met.
He's trying to avoid lying to you outright, in case you really have been to his apartment.
You're acting kind of suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? Alright, I believe you. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer. Just a minute, man. You put the mug in the trash container behind the whirling.
Maybe. Okay. Yes, I did. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me, are you?
Yeah, I am, bro. You were racist to Kim. We're gonna find the fuck out of you. I am. 100 real.
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again. You have my word. I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property, I've been having trouble at work lately.
Okay.
The Quakos are price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
I did not think Morel would sound like that.
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling of rags, into that trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain.
Oh.
It's not like that.
Dude. What was he... What?
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Yes, what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the whirling's trash. along with a broken mug, admittedly.
Okay. He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Why does cup of tea taste so good, bro? I fucking love tea. Actual tea fiend. That's me.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Civic duty. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
This guy's a fucking chum,
Civic
isn't he?
duty.
We're gonna take this guy through the fucking ringer. All right, Gary. We're gonna question the shit out of
As he
you.
shifts uncomfortably,
Oh.
a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
The Col de Mama d'Aqua? We'll ask that later. How did you get into the trash
I
container?
know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Wait, what's that sound for Col de Mama? We'll have to see. No guy who works with trash collection services. He gave me a master key. Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Bohemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
That clinking I just heard when you moved.
Really?
He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Maybe that's what's blown into the
The
reeds.
sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
We'll do just that.
I
then.
hope I can help your investigation. In my small way.
Task updated. Dead body on the boardwalk. Call the station about the dead body. Yeah. We put the clothes in the trash. Analyze Gary's composure to find out if he's hiding something more. Cool.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
Maybe. I might go through the other options before doing this. 58% chance is too high. Well, 42% chance to fail is too high. You a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't
Hello,
usually go in
UFO.
for picnics like this on my own.
Call this a picnic. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you for stopping by as always. Both elevators in your building broke. Oh no. UFO, what floor are you on? 15 flights! Oh no. That sounds horrible. Hang on, what's this? Floor 16, bro. I have my flat that I'm in is only like 2 stories tall, and I'm on the 2nd floor, so I don't even use the lift. Just walk up a couple of flights of stairs every day. Wait, why am I being? Worst part, the stairwell cannot be accessed from the outside. Oh, so like what? You have to go... Oh. Oh, God. Wait, do you mean like work or your flat, like your home? Because if it's work, do you not have like a key card? Even if it's your like home place, do you not have a key card? So how do you get into your flat normally then? So the stairwell, you had to get someone inside to come let you in. Is there no way of getting in otherwise? That's so weird. I'm confused. So the keycard doesn't activate for the emergency stairwell. Right, okay. I see what you mean now. It's a pretty... I was going to say, that sounds like a horrendous design decision. Whoever architected that building, useless. So now every time you want to get into your flat, you have to get someone else to come let you in. Is that how it's going to be? And then you have to climb 15 flights of stairs until the lifts are fixed. Bruh, that's crazy. I shouldn't laugh. I feel bad for you, man. That sounds fucking horrible. Did you have a nice weekend anyway, though, you fell, regardless of the broken lifts? Hence, I'm not leaving for the rest of the day. Yeah, true. That sounds like a good thing to do. You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
No, I think you did, bro. Birthday was on Friday. Oh my god, well, happy birthday. Delayed happy birthday. How old did you turn again, you fell? I think you've told me how old you are before, but I hope you had a lovely birthday anyway. 90% chance you get your desired job as well. Damn, bro. Everything's going up you fell, man. 23rd birthday. Pretty much guaranteed to get a job, moving up in the world. Broken elevator. That's amazing, though. I remember when I turned 23, bro. I don't know why, but I remember my 23rd birthday, like, even though I didn't really do anything for it. It was just kind of, like, I remember it. Like, I'm 27 now, so I'm 28 in July. But my birthdays are just kind of blurring. But no, I'm very happy for you about your job. You'll have to keep me updated when you get it. How, when do you know if you'll have the job or not? Not many Sealites here, or anywhere other than Sail. I meant no offense. Do you have a problem with Sealites?
No, no problem at all.
He flashes an impenetrable smile. So, Gary, you live nearby, in an apartment in Martinet?
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
You found your door open lately?
In my home. Yes. When I was going to...
Wait, hang on. I've got to
How
think
did you
about...
know?
I've got to think about it. Yeah, connecting the dots here. So Evrart got the other dude, Call Me Manana, to open his door, right? Gave me the key for it or something. But why? Is it because they knew that he had something to do in the murder? Or not necessarily to do, but he had a part in it. You'll probably find out today or tomorrow. Oh god, exciting. So, I mean, if you say 90% chance, you're confident, right? Did they give you really good feedback, or did you just think you smashed out the interviews and stuff? Like, how did it all go? Clearly well, if you're confident on 90%. Mr. Everard Clare thought it was necessary to unlock your apartment.
Mr. Clare unlocked my apartment?
No, I did. Per his request. Don't worry, I didn't go in. Should I lie? Yeah, sure.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
What did he do?
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The muscle after me. The man looks around whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone,
Okay, so
he
he's
hunches
scared
his back.
of Everard. Why? Try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door.
What could it be about? I probably talked too loud.
In the whirling. What did he say?
About some theories I had. Whatever it is, I'm done with it. I won't do it again.
But what?
If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union,
Just
ask.
Okay.
Okay? I'll try to help if I can.
Okay, well, hopefully that makes it easier to do the other option.
This
then.
scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it
A
together.
lot of anger, huh? Let's have a look. You got an approval from one person, just waiting on the second. Both were interviewing me at the same time. Oh yeah, I had something similar when I did my job interviews, discussing compensation at the end too. Ooh. It's always nice when you discuss things like that, how much money you want and things like that. Always good. But no, hopefully the second person agrees. Normally, if one person is already approved, that's already a really good sign. I had something similar, like when I interviewed for the job that I'm at now, we had like an assessment center. So we had to like work with other people, stuff like that. And then we had an interview, all that kind of stuff. And the interview was with 2 people from the company. I'm not going to lie, I'm really fucking good at interviews. Just, I don't know why. I haven't like practiced or anything. I don't know. Just seem to do well. I think it's because I'm a yapper. But I know when I'm yapping too much, so I can reel it in. I'm a controlled yapper.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
Okay.
He clearly liked his squirming.
There we go.
He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Yeah, maybe Kim was happy about that now because the dude was being racist to him and we just kind of put him in his place. Alright, don't fail an 83% chance, Harry Dubois.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Beads. What kind of beads might a man
I got
like
fucking
Gary hide
snake
beneath his
eyes.
clothes?
What the fuck? That's atrociously bad. You feel like you're great at interviews, true? Oh, we're one and the same, man. We're one and the same. Most people in my program have serious communication flaws. Oh, trust me, yeah. I think that's such a big thing that I kind of took on when I did interviews and things, is that when I was doing interviews, like people my age and things, that when I was going to interviews with people and doing these assessment centers and stuff, I was just looking around at people going like, what are these guys doing? Like, what are these, are they just like, I hate to put it bluntly, but are they just like socially inept? Like, some people just didn't know how to like communicate, keep eye contact. I can understand that it can be very nerve-wracking, and obviously like people can stutter over their words if they're nervous and stuff, but that's completely different from just not really engaging in anything like a conversation, right? It was bizarre. People just felt like they'd never left their bedroom and hadn't talked to a person before in an interview for a job. And I was just like, huh? So maybe I was just the best of a bad bunch. So maybe I just completely was like a regular person, and they were like, well, Jack isn't a stupid idiot, so he's already just better than the other people. It's so weird. It's so weird. It was kind of like that when I was at university as well. And I think I mean, we're only 4 years apart, right, Ufel, but it's probably completely different for your group of, like, your people your age than it is for mine. And I'm even seeing it more nowadays, how people feel like socially they're just not there. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how the future goes. You have the impression it's getting worse and worse. Yeah, absolutely. I think the exact same. I think people aren't as engaged with education anymore, especially younger generation. I think teachers are done with it, and honestly, mad respect. Teachers aren't paid enough to teach a bunch of unruly, ungrateful kids. I don't know what's changed though. Like, what changed to make kids less grateful or like give less of a shit about school? I don't know. Yeah, and obviously teachers just, they're not getting paid enough to be babysitters as well as a teacher, right? But yeah, and with things like AI now, people just, they don't learn. They just, you know, so like knowing the basics of like language, English, grammar, maths, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? How times have changed. Given the lasting impression of COVID and internet, yeah, I think things like TikTok, internet, social media, yeah, you're absolutely right. And COVID was a weird one. COVID was definitely the crux for a lot of things happening nowadays. Basically being locked inside for 2 years was bizarre. I'm honestly surprised that I mentally managed to survive that. I think being an online gamer was a big help. Having those kind of online those indoor hobbies helped tremendously, and I was able to keep social through that, right? Not everyone had that, but yeah. With people going outside less and less, interactions in general, people aren't encouraged. True. Ontario K-12 education is fucked. I feel like probably my age group, well, not my age group, the similar sort of age group of education in my country is probably the exact same as well. Hang on, let's read this again. He clearly, okay, anyway, we failed the compose, so we're fucked now. We have to come back. Gary, are you cross-dressing by any chance?
Why would I do that, officer?
We're gonna have to come and try this again. To feel closer to the fair sex. Ain't no shame in it, man.
But, officer, I'm not wearing any women's clothes.
Oh, we need to come back, bro. Fuck. I mean, I'm halfway through, but I can't put another point in composure. Wait, how's that gonna work then? How would that work? Because it says, if I go to the map. Pile of clothes. Wash basin. Composure legendary. Yeah, so I need to put a point in composure, but I can't do it. Am I just fucked then? I don't think there's anything else around there. Alright. What's this on the floor here? Oh, it's the cages. Alright, Morel. Some of the profs at my school have just given up, yeah.
No, nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this gym.
Is this guy just a Steve Irwin caricature? I think he might just be a Steve Irwin caricature.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you.
Hey, of course.
Oh, good. We got a level up.
Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with our motor carriage. It's fixed now. You can go back. Water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it. No, we'll tell the full story. Why
You
not? It'll be
broke
funny.
the water lock with a motor carriage, but there was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
Butter. Butter. Morel about to go wrestle some alligators. He is, isn't he? Yeah, I guess you're right. It was really the science fault. Anyway, you can go back now.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go
Gary?
soon.
We can go
If
soon,
you
Gary.
see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in
For
there.
all his passion, this
Okay.
man is diligent and patient.
Okay, I'm going to come back to him in a second. I mean, we're going to be finishing up the stream anyway, but I want to try something. Can I not... I can't put a point into composure. Am I just fucked then? Because I want to... I obviously want to be able to try this again. But I need to put another point in composure, right? I'm going to Google this. Hang on. Let's have a look. How this works. Am I just locked out of it now? Disco Elysium. If maxed out skill, can I not retry white checks? How about that? White checks may be retried after certain requirements are met or if a skill point is spent. Okay. How can you retry locked white checks? I think the only way to do it is do some drugs about it. Hang on. Sometimes certain dialogue options can unlock them, as does equipping thoughts. Story progression in other areas too. Drugs can work. Should I just take some drugs? Have you explored the doomed commercial area? Never mind. Don't want to do that. That's kind of cheating. People have just said drugs. So have I just got to find some drugs from somewhere? Where would I get drugs for this then? I guess maybe the pharmacist. Increase it with a thought. Oh. Okay. What was it I needed to do? Was it conceptualization? A composure, sorry. Do any of my thoughts give composure? -1 composure? No. I mean, maybe it'll give me composure, though. What was that? Revolutionary nationhood. They fuck with this place. Revachol is in ruins. The cost wasn't cured. I mean, it might be funny to do. Why not? Not gonna lie, I do quite like doing these. They are good fun. Sure. Okay, we'll do that. Now the question is, does that count as... I mean, my composure went down a level. Can I do it again?
Always. I mean,
No, it's
after
still locked,
service.
okay. Alright, well, it makes sense anyway. Cool. Right, I think we're going to end it there, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Finn, Ufel, dropping by. Thank you so much. That was actually fun. Okay, we're going to be progressing more with the cryptozoologist, which I think is going to be fun next time. We're going to do a bit more digging as well. We'll go back to the woman and tell her that her husband is dead. So that'll be a great episode next time. So we'll be streaming again on Thursday. If you're watching on YouTube, stream on Twitch. Thank you guys for tuning in. This video will be up on YouTube very shortly. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Mwah.